perfect. Yes, I know it's Wednesday. Yes, I know we are supposed to do this on Tuesdays. But I went ahead and did all the side shit so that you guys didn't have to sit through that. And I realized there's only 3 missions left. So we're going to do the 1 mission today and the other 2 next Tuesday. So I apologize if you were expecting one of our normal streams. It was likely either going to be something. We have a schedule, I just don't want to say what thing it is because I'll reuse it for another day. So yes, I'm just going to do the last Viramir, something, whatever the hell it's called. So yes, I did go to all the extra planets, got all the side shit out the way, so now we only have Viramir to go to. You will notice as well some of the characters have new gear. I actually almost capped out on credits, so I went off to the shepherd's apartment and spent a buck ton of money on there. Sold all the junk that I didn't use and kind of almost maxed out on money again. So yeah, anything that's not an X is now getting reduced to jail. Jail? Gel. Gel. Omnigel. So yeah, we will persevere. Actually, there's nothing in the plans. Oh, odd. So straight to Viramir. It's a beautiful place. So in this mission, I will be taking Liara because she's what's her name, and let's take Rex. Accept. And accept. So yeah, they've all got random new gear and shit like that. So
check out those defense towers.
Drop them, go. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Thank you, Tarka. Whoa, that was low. Jesus.
You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
Damn, Joker, you're a badass pilot. Jeez. I only have 100 way to go. Also, we are now max level. I did not realize this. We hit 50. I haven't gone through all the other things about it, so 50 is our max level, I'm afraid. Could go through the game again to get 60, but no. I don't know what these things are. I'm killing them. Probably the most docile, innocent creatures in the world. But yeah, so we're pretty much set to the end of the game now, to be honest. It's just a case, anything that's below 50 I will not be bothering with. Below 50, below X. X! Or well, level 10. Yeah, it was surprising really. I didn't expect it to get there so quickly. But I guess we've been doing all the side stuff. So it's not a surprise. In all honesty, we wouldn't have had enough XP left in the game, I think, to get to that. Because we don't have any of the bonuses or anything like that, so... But yeah, it means that we've got a lot of money and I have no use for it now. Unless someone starts selling X gear. As you will notice, that can be reduced to Omnigel. We have almost 9 million again. Ah, shoot him! Shoot him! Ah, die! Oh no, they're friendly creatures. Alright, I will not murder you. Apologies about your earlier deaths. Noble and needed. They are pounding me! Do 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 do. Oh my. Do 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 do. Shepherd finally cleans her feet. Because her feet stink! Alright, let me up. Right on, head up, right up, head up, or high! Oh, you guys are paying attention. Get your weapons on. I only put up for 10s now, baby. Gel, gel, gel. Doesn't matter about the money. Let's see, gel, gel. Yeah, all this is going to be gel. Still, at least you only still get 4 per gun, regardless how the high quality or low quality of it. Seriously. 4 gel. No matter what, you're gonna get shafted. Ooh, stylish death dance. We got right the first, and then we got a left. You can do this, you can do that. Every time you made love, that's love. Whee! Boom. Boom, shakalaka boom. Huh? Out me way. Check our boom boom thing. Whee! Splashy, splashy. Whee! Splashy, splashy. My tires are getting clean. Yeah, again another trip down Omni Gel Ray. Ten. There's a 10, everybody. There's two 10s. Oh yeah, we got ourselves two 10s, baby. Random two 10s. I don't know. Whoop. Sneaky bugger.
We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Thank you, Liara. Haha, disabled your artery, dude.
Cover me.
That's a big gun. Hope we can find the off button.
Go to it, guys. God damn. It'd be deadly, Garrus, if you actually aimed. Jesus.
All targets down.
Yay. I was hoping for more. Ah, well. Baby, yeah.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to go, Shepard.
See, Rex is looking like some type of disco ball now. It's a shame, but I don't know why. Running, running, running to the door. We will get inside it and then we will travel some more. In the maker we rushing into crap. Surprise! Another Mako, another Mako. It's surprising the Mako. The waste of the time. Now we're all gonna shoot at each other. When the aura got out of my face, I'd be able to shoot back. Yeah, goddamn. NPCs, why do you trust me so?
All targets eliminated.
Thank you, Leora. It is most useful. Trash, trash, trash. Do 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 do. Hey, did they carve into this? Aha! And nothing worth keeping.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Solarian camp should be clear from here.
Thank you for the update, Liara. And straight to the fire. Yep, sadly Yoko was a bit annoyed with me for doing this today. Tried to explain that I only need to do this and then we can do a final stream where we complete the game next week. But it's supposed to be normal scheduling today. And we'll return to normal. Well, next week obviously. Next week our Halloween week starts. This week will be our normal streaming stuff and such. Also next week it's Dia's birthday. On the 27th, I've just added it all too, so he's probably going to be annoyed at that. But yes, send him will wishes and all that wonderful jazz. Well, just send him dick pics. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Yeah. What else are you going to send? Seriously, it's the internet.
There is the Solarian camp.
Lying.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Bacon!
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Is he for rent?
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Too happy about you being.
I'm concerned about this. We still trust him.
Oh, for God's sake, over one thing? It's Rex, baby!
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
See, Tanya's got her head too.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Just tell me what you have
I'll be
available.
right back a moment.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Sorry, that was.
Your request never
live.
came through.
Sorry,
We'll just have to make do.
back here. Let's move.
That much is clear.
Let me see what you have.
Alright, Rentola,
little
you don't
there
like me
is.
very much. Whatever. No, nothing. New license though. I'll need you. Would you keep it down out there? Yeah.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving. He's really on edge.
Well, he would be.
I really hope the council pays attention to what's happening here.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
I'm worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
We better succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
One instance of Rex being like, hey, it's a cure for my people. I'm on Rex's side.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead.
Aww.
Just one thing.
You're my bro,
when we
man.
find Saren, I want his head.
No, you can have his head.
We're doing this.
See, you doubtful bunch, your so-and-sos?
This facility is well protected. It must be very important to Saren.
Oh god, none of you care, do you? Oh, Rex might be an evil bastard now. Oh, no.
These Solarians seem pretty tough.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
I will fight with fire for you, Commander.
None of you care. Seriously, you're all talking about Rex was the turning into the biggest asshole in the universe, and then it's like
Krogan that responds to reason. How strange.
one soldier.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke, and how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Take Ashley.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Well, this is going to be bad for you guys, isn't it?
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Let's
I'm
go!
ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well,
Alright.
this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine.
See,
You'll
whatever, Ash.
Yeah, I just... Good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't
Sorry.
worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Steppe, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden vats. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I will see you in the queue over there, where I will hold the line! Let's bring Saren and Liara. Saren?
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
No.
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Here we come.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams, with Igor team. Manovai, Jaeto teams. Move. Time to get some attention.
Manovai is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping me at target.
Damn.
Perimeter clear.
Gee there. Alright, let's go. It's quite a nice area, actually. It's nice, relaxing.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We've got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
Chief Williams, doing her thing for mankind. Dang. Running alone, leaving snacks, eating wax. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys did.
Calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Nope, she's blind. That's why I let you go.
All clear.
Alright, let's roll out. Through here, down, around, up, down there, and into the Salaton. What? We can help Bravo and Alpha and Mega. Those random dudes who's got weird names who's I can't remember. Movaria? Melville? Here's your rifle. Moving on.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back. Omnigel. 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 Again, this is likely to be Omnigel.
Woo! Battle! Sounds like they're doing a hell of a lot more work than this guy is.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Charge! Still some health.
That's the last of them.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Wow, they're still queuing? Oh, okay.
Heads up! Got access to base security, should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Yeah, I know, I'm a paragon. right to worry, Leon.
Perimeter clear.
Okay.
Perimeter clear.
Okay, let's reduce a bunch of this stuff to only gel. Biodidual intense. Okay. I've turned into a snob. Got anything there to check? Nank. Ew. Not gonna use that, to be honest. Let's move on, guys. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Oh, we can't do anything from here, huh?
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
But I want them to bunker up. I know that's not going to be a better pistol than any of my guys got. I'll probably go back down because I want to make sure that these people, this is all done. Set the prisoners free, all that jazz. Because, I'm Shepherd.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, man. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What did they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something is not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
Set him free. He could help us.
Yes, sir. You'll find I am very good at following orders. I should be. I hear them over and over. Why are they repeated when they're so simple? So damn simple!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep. Yeah, okay, nothing there. Saving the galaxy one hand at a time.
What was that noise? What's going on?
We're working down there. Aha, door. Ah, how did I miss this the first time?
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered. indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds, but the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
They are no threat to anyone save themselves. Their minds are gone.
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but to leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
Just kill them where they stand, Shepard. Are you certain?
I'm all for it. Every second like that must be torture. I know I'd sooner be dead.
Shepard, badass of the galaxy. Wait, I got Renegade for that?
This is a place of evil. It needs to be destroyed. There is something foul in the air here. This is a place of evil. It needs to be destroyed.
Come on, let me talk to this person. Alright, bye idiot. Whoever you are, I'm sure you were interesting. Saw him, he's dead. I don't know who he was, don't know what he did. Don't know if he's an indoctrinator or what, but saw him. We're moving on. Let's go. Alright, had no chance. I could have been merciful, I could have been interested. Could have found out what was bothering that guy, even send him leave free and give him a chance to be saved, but no. F him and his friends. No more Solarian saving. Done my bit. They were saved.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you do not even know why.
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Wait, if it didn't tell you
What were you
much.
studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
What should we do? Should we free them? Yeah, get out of here.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never.
I like the way you think, Shepard.
Start running, runner! Dum da dum dee. Joe. See, you're almost at 99. 999999999 again. Ah, look, an elevator again. Yeah, this game loves fucking elevators. Thankfully, the second game does do away with that, but still. It's a beacon. Communications. I think like Promethean.
Saren needs to pay for what he's done to my people.
There is something foul in the air here.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I do not think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken. Cycle? What cycle? The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us. Let letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Ah.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
A bit dramatic.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is no longer functioning. Ideas, Commander Shepard?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Da, 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 da.
Gath returning from your position, J.S.O. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Hurry! Light jog to the destination, Shepard! Not sure what the Reapers gain out of killing us, or what, to be honest, but I'm sure it's something important. Nobody bothers with that type of genocide for no reason. Will we ever find out? Maybe. I mean, it won't give us some bullshit reason like it's a kid deciding to cycle mankind to try and relegate everything. 'Cause that would be stupid. Yeah, Colossus X9. Might save that. Sorry, Colossus tends to be a really good armor. I'm just making sure. That I got it. You can get it. Ready? Alright. Fascinating. Dramaticness. Dramaticness. Yeah.
Watch out. They have followed us up the elevator.
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
Wow, this rule is really just obliterating all this stuff.
All targets eliminated.
Do 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 do.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges. Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Wait, who the hell are you guys? You Normandy crew? Oh.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me? The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. Can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Take Tally and Garrus. Where's the AA tower? I don't know. Is it over here? Is the AA tower up this way? I don't know. Here's my map. I think it's over this way. Eh. Yeah, it seems like this is a dramatic point, doesn't it?
Yes, they're sending in reinforcements.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a ship headed to your location.
It's already here. There's gas pouring out all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
Alenka, what are you doing?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Ash.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Wow, you're so dramatic, Ashley.
The Solarians are counting on us. We can't let them down.
Nah, don't worry.
To tear this whole place down.
Well, we're just gonna nuke it instead, Rex. Hope that's all cool. Don't worry, Cardon! We're gonna rock your face, gonna rock your dance, gonna make you suffer. For
Set that nuke and get out. We can't hold them. Damn it. Suppressing fire. Cover your flank. Cover your...
hey, how come he's got awesome bombs?
Were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives can be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
I guess it's fighty time. Wait, you got a floating platform? No fair! Oh, well, my gun's making mincemeat out of it. Done! Shake, shake, shake the room! Wait, are we upset? Did we lose? Just because he got away.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Well, you know, racism, xenophobia, she was horrible.
There was no time. I couldn't save you both. The bomb was about to go off.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame
oh,
here is
so I'm
Saren.
not blaming myself. Great.
We'll get it done.
And we all forget about
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Quag. Or is it Quake? Can't remember.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Hey, she didn't tell me to open my mind! No! I've closed my mind! This is gonna be a headache. Random crap! More random crap!
Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted?
Good
Without
point.
the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We
Let's
need to get
go!
to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry.
I need
The
to lie
joining
down.
was exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done
Go
here.
lie down.
Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermeer was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander.
I kinda do, to be
Saren is a
honest.
threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander.
They're
From all of
decent
us.
guys about this. Yeah, people have a go at them, but, you know, they're decent about it. Is there anything? Is there anything you can do? Nine, 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 nine. Too much money, and now what have I got?
Forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, heading back. Whee! And the second this next cutscene is over, I will be stopping. And we will continue next Tuesday at our normal time where we will finish up Mass Effect 1.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible through the Mu relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
What about the conduit?
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
One ship going into the terminus.
You detonated a nuclear device.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Huh. Dick!
Commander, are you all right? I'm sure there's a way to appeal. We're under Alliance authority, after all, not the Council.
Official channels are closed. They were quite clear about that.
Closed. And we're supposed to accept that. So where do you think the best view will be when the Reapers roll through? If we have to sit it out, may as well get a good seat.
We're out of the game for now. I need you to be there while I figure things out.
You know you can count on me, or any of the crew, Commander.
Come on, Caden. I can get a salute from anyone on this ship. Sometimes I need a shoulder.
Yeah, I always leave a way out. You know that. I'm here for you, but we're in a rough spot, and the last thing I want to do is muddy things. Like it's all that clear to start with. Are we the pride of the fleet or not? Are we valued agents or just peons?
Can't just pull out a good old-fashioned, it'll be all right, can you?
It's that easy, huh? Okay, then. Everything will be fine, Shepard. You'll figure it out.
That wasn't so hard, now was it?
I could get used to it. I guess we have some downtime to figure out what we are, huh?
But I like the floor. Bow, 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 bow. CGI love, baby.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain...
God damn it, Joker!
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Well, I guess you better go then.
I'd rather stay and, you know.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
Who the hell are
atmosphere.
you?
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Life is sad when you're feeling blue.
Used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
Right, we will go down this lift and then we record it. I hope that you've enjoyed this extra stream.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Thanks for that. And I hope that, well, share, like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you dislike it, give me a message and dislike. Yeah, but do tell us what's going on. If we're wrong, tell us. If we're right, tell us. Yeah, we want to learn. We want to be improving for you guys. We want to make things better. Well, if you enjoy our footage anyway. You know, if we're crap, then just say we're crap and we should burn in hell. Whatever. But either way, I will catch you next time on next Tuesday. Hope you enjoy our regular content coming soon. Maybe Diaz will stream more Mafia 3. And you get there and being groaning, moaning, and complaining about how repetitive that is. I mean, seriously, 36 of the same missions? Terrible. Ugh. Yes. So, yeah. Farewell!